Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how I make my delicious tacos. And I'm going to start by making an awesome, easy, homemade taco meat. I use 2 pounds of ground sirloin because in my opinion it's more flavorful and tender for this recipe. But you may also use ground round or lean ground beef. If you're going to use ground chuck, I suggest you drain the fat after you brown it. And I'm going to preheat my deep saute pan by Hexclad on medium heat. My saute pan is preheated, so I'm going to add my ground sirloin, 2 pounds of it, and break it up real good. I'm going to season the meat with 2 tablespoons of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, and 1 tablespoon of ground cumin. I'm also going to add 1 tablespoon of garlic salt, 1 tablespoon of complete seasoning, and 1 little pack of Sazon Goya with coriander and annatto. If you don't want to use the little pack of Sazon Goya, you may use just 1 teaspoon of annatto. This is what I use right here. I love it. I think it's flavorful, and it comes with a bunch of these little packs right here, which is what I'm using in this recipe. This is the garlic salt I like to use, and I have a link in the description for that. And also for the complete seasoning I like to use as well. I'm also going to add 1 tablespoon of chili powder, half a tablespoon of paprika, and 1 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. And stir. Mix it really good. To that, I'm going to add 1 large yellow onion, finely chopped, and stir. I'm still frying everything on medium heat. To that, I'm going to add 4 large garlic cloves, and I'm going to grate it straight into the pan. Garlic makes it so good. Mix it all up, breaking up that beef real good. At this point, now that it's a little fried, I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of all-purpose flour to make it a little thicker at the end. And mix it up. Give it more of a taco meat consistency. And I'm going to fry it for about 2 minutes. Now, this is the ingredient that makes a world of difference in this taco meat. It's a 10-ounce can of mild Rotel. Rotel is tomatoes with green chilies. If you want a little bit of a kick to it, you may use original Rotel instead. But I don't want a big kick, so I'm using a mild one. Now I'm going to add 3 cups of filtered water and stir. I'm going to increase the heat a little bit, let it come to a boil faster. Now it's time to flavor it even more with a bay leaf, and this is the kind I like to use. It's a whole leaf, it's green, it's not like those little brown pieces you find everywhere. Now that it started boiling, I'm going to decrease the heat to 2 or 3, cover, and let it cook for 45 minutes. And this is the time to go dice some tomatoes, shred some lettuce, and get the taco shells ready. If you don't have Rotel at home, but you have a can of green chilies and a 14.5-ounce can of petite diced tomatoes, use them. I know this right here has a little more than a can of Rotel. A can of Rotel has 10 ounces, but it's not going to hurt anything to use the whole can. And also, for taco shells, I really like these right here. I just preheat the oven at 325 degrees Fahrenheit and bake them for 6 to 8 minutes, and they're good as gold. I love the fact that the bottom of the shell is flat and it holds everything together. It stands up and it's excellent, everybody. I really recommend these. I'm not sponsored by it. It's just that I found it, I tried it, and I really liked it. The taco meat has been cooking for 30 minutes now. So I'm going to stir a little bit. It's good to stir it every 15 minutes or so. So here we go. Hide the bay leaf. Cover and cook for another 15 minutes. Now it has been cooking for 45 minutes. So I'm going to remove the lid carefully. Stir. Remove the bay leaf. Turn the heat down to low, really low, because before it was at 2 to 3. And here's the trick. I'm going to hand blend the meat a little bit to be more of a consistency of a Mexican restaurant or fast food Mexican restaurant. There you go. I put a link in the description for a hand blender if you don't have one. That's good enough. You don't want it pasty, but it does help. Brings it to a good fine consistency. I'm going to stir and keep it on low, uncovered, to let it reduce some more for about 10 more minutes, and it'll be ready. The meat is ready. It has been 10 minutes. It reduced some. Turned off the heat. Stir it a little bit. And it looks so good, everybody. It smells delicious. It really does. Look at the consistency of this meat. It is absolutely delicious. Awesome. And it's ready. Now I'm going to build the tacos. I'm going to put a little meat at the bottom. Get a little tomato, little shredded lettuce, sour cream, and shredded cheese on top. Here are my awesome tacos with my delicious homemade taco meat. I can't wait to dig in. Let me try the nacho cheese shell one. I've been waiting for this. These tacos are delicious. Once you try them, you're gonna love them just like we do. I put a link in the description of a lot of the products that I use here today. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.